Hello, everyone. Welcome to Online Business Real Talk. Today, we are interviewing Coach Georgia William about how to earn six and seven figure income online. Um, she's been doing it for a while and she is doing amazing. So, we would like to know, first of all, Georgia, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
I would love to. Thank you for the beautiful invite today. I'm honored. So, my name is Georgia Williams. I'm a CEO, president, and coach of my own corporation. I started this business about 3.5 years ago. Well, almost four, coming up to 4 years actually. I'm a mom of five beautiful children. I live here in beautiful West Kelowna. This is my view. Um, I that's a little bit about me. I skyrocketed in this business. I put my time and effort into it, and yeah. So bring on the questions. I'm excited to be here.
So, let me introduce myself as well. My name is Alia Atif, and I am a partner with Georgia Williams in her amazing business model. She's helping me all the way, and she's always there, supporting whoever needs the support and help. Um, so, my name is Alia Atif. I live in Toronto. I have three kids. I am a teacher by profession. In my search for something to do to support my or supplement my income, I tried and tested a lot of different avenues, and then I found this amazing business opportunity. I actually saw Georgia William talking, and it like she convinced me. So it was very convincing because she's a real person. She's a mom of five, for God's sake. That's a lot. Like, and she was a single mom at that time, and it really, really piqued my interest to see like how she's managing it. So my first question is actually from there, Georgia. How did you realize that this is the business that I need to try my hands on? This is something that I can do and I'll be successful at.
So, how did I grasp onto it and know that this is a real business that I can do? Is that the question? That's a good question. How did I know it was real and how did I grasp onto it? Well, first of all, the person that I seen this business with, they used to work with um, my the person that I was with before, my ex spouse. So I was like, okay, this is a real person. He works at a car dealership. I see him. He's friends with us on Facebook. I was like, if he could do it, so could I, because I see him. I know him. He worked at a dealership, and I was thinking, if he could do it, so can I. And then I asked him about it. I watched a free workshop, and that was where it all started. The free workshop is like literally what you guys should watch, by the way. So we'll give you all the information at the end of this to tell you how to get to that workshop. But it literally had slides. Like what made me realize that it was real and I grasped onto it and be there for my children is because everything that was on the workshop and everything that I knew before I seen the workshop was like they're giving us practically everything for free. And this cost thousands of dollars. I knew by what was presented to me that this business plan, model, systems, products, everything that was included with this business, I knew it would cost literally thousands of dollars to get something started with this. And it was nothing. I literally would sign up and I'll get everything like literally by signing up. So I had a brick and mortar business in Toronto, Ontario. Here's a little example. I wanted to get it online. The Google called me. All these places called me a web designer, and they would charge me thousands of dollars and build my website and charge me thousands of dollars to monitor it. I don't even know why, because now I'm tech savvy. Now I know what it takes to build a website and a sales funnel, all that. When you have a website built, you don't need to keep paying for it. This is a little surprise for everybody. A funnel, though, like a system running for you 24/7, you do need to keep paying for that. We don't. Our system is already covered. Once you get started in this business, you don't have to pay for that. Like literally, you have it with you at all times. The training is free. So I knew right then and there by our the workshop, I was like, wow, they're giving us all that. We get a website, sales funnel. People are walked in through the buying process. So I was curious, and then I signed up, and then I found out the products, the companies, everything. Here's a little thing that also popped out to me, Aaliyah, was when Mike, one of my wonderful friends, shout out to him, he just redid his place, him and Darren. It's gorgeous. I love them. They're millionaires and they're so successful and they're so humble. He was like, would you rather, like, here's one thing. Would you rather have, I think it was Leanne that was saying it, would you rather have, selling 500 things for $1 each to make $500? Well, what if you sold one thing and made $500 from that one thing? This is what we're talking about. High-end products that convert in high revenue. Mind you, $500 is nothing. You will make more than $500. This is just an example on a sale. Although there is other companies that we're affiliated with that have lesser priced products, so you make lesser commissions. But whatever the case may be, our main product, which is the high-end medical grade, you make over, you make anywhere between 1.2K all the way to 5K a sale, right? So that really grabbed me, and I was like, I want this. I want to do less legwork. I want to make one sale and make $500-$600 on one sale. Which when I literally signed up, I was like, oh my goodness, how come I didn't find this before? How come everybody's not doing this? And then I knew from there the security would be there for my babies because I didn't want to work out of my home. Okay, did that answer your question?
Thank you, Georgia. Thank you. Yeah, that did answer my question, because this is the first step is the most difficult one. Once you know, then it becomes easier. So thank you very much for making it like so vivid to understand how it worked, how it worked for you and how it could work for other people. Hey, Dawn, we have Dawn here, and Dawn, what is your question to Georgia?
There we go. Sorry. My question for Georgia is, do you think working in the online space is the way to go now?
100%. 100%. The reason why I know that the online space is the way to go is everything is going online. And it's just like little things like Sears went out of business, Blockbuster went out of business, Netflix took over. Like there's a lot of places, like even my business partner that's starting the business, she works at a big clothing store. What is it? I think it was Holt Renfrew. She works at Holt Renfrew. And I was like, she said that the sales are very low, right? And they get commissions too. And the sales are so low that the stores are kind of, like literally everything is bought online. People are turning to the online world, that the stores are getting really slow, that people are kind of losing their jobs. If you go into Walmart or you go into the food stores, it's mostly self-checkout. People are complaining and they don't want to go to Walmart anymore because it's self-checkout. We're being replaced by robots. We're being replaced by Netflix. We're being replaced by online shopping. So the online world is now. If you don't get your business online, you're going to be left behind. Okay? And there's a very famous person who says that. If you don't learn also how to earn while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. So in this business, we teach you how to earn while you sleep. You get tons of leads while you're sleeping. Also, we teach you how to literally have the business run for you on the internet. Okay? So you want to get yourself online because you don't want to be left behind. The world everything's moving to the online world. That's why we boomed during the pandemic, because everybody was shopping online. Everybody was using social media. That's the way to connect. Now, literally, our ads are online. People see them. Free paid ads. So the online world is where to be. Don't be left behind.
Absolutely. I think it's the convenience of the online space. And with this business, like you can literally take it anywhere with you. I mean, it's working for you in the background, but you can take it with you literally anywhere and just put in a half an hour over an hour. So I totally agree that the online space is the place to be now.
100%. 100%. Why don't you introduce yourself for us real quick? Give us a little introduction.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so I'm Dawn. I'm a Canadian, but I live in Ireland for the past 22 years. I am here with my husband and our 3 kids. I used to work in customer service in the tourism industry. I spent a small bit of time in the corporate world, and it's there that I realized that I don't like being in a locked up in an office cubicle all day long. I like to have my freedom. And I decided at that point to become a stay-at-home mom. And shortly after that, I found my this business, and I've been doing it now for 4 years.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you very much. Thank you, Georgia. Yes, I will take this opportunity to say that my reason to join this business was also the realization that hit me really hard, that we are not going to go offline ever. Like, it is here to stay, and it is going to, like, even go farther and like broader and deeper, and like whatever terms you can use for it, expanding like day in and day out. So as Georgia said, if you're not part of it, then you are a part of something that's not going to be there, and you are left out. So I would just like add on to George's statement that no matter you start slow, no matter you start small, just start, so that in 5 years, 10 years, whatever time it is there, when the online world is even more broader, wider, deeper, your presence is there. You are there, you are earning, you are making a difference, you are providing well for your family. So thank you, Georgia. Thank you very much. So my next question. Um, so once you started the business, how did you manage to start earning like 6 and 7 figures? Right, like, because I remember we were talking about it, and you said that it was like not instant, but like really fast that you started earning that amount of revenue. So, like, how did you manage to do it?
Perfect. Thank you for that. Obviously, this isn't a get rich scheme. This isn't a pyramid scheme either, or MLM. We're not going anywhere. And pyramid schemes are illegal. There's a lot of people who continue to think, oh, it's just another one of those get rich schemes. Add some money into there and blah 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 blah. We're not like that at all. This is not. This is a legal business, right? And we are affiliated with 4 different companies worldwide, right? These companies are awesome, multi-billion dollar, multi-million dollar companies. So, and it's not MLM. We don't take a percentage of your money, or you lose your business or rank or whatever the case may be. That happens in MLMs, or we don't have a quota or depend on our business partners. But how did I do it? How did I start making money quickly? Well, in the beginning, my biggest problem, as everybody knows, was that I didn't believe in myself. Now, what I'm going to say is, let's just, let it out there. There is a lot of scams in the online world. Believe me, I've heard it all. I'm a coach since 3 years. I've heard so many people being scammed in the online world. So I understand that people are concerned that, what if this is another scam? Also, there's no support in a lot of online business communities, whether it's little makeup companies, whether it's little lotions and potions or oils or CBD or Melaleuca, whatever the case may be. You'd hardly make any money, number one. And number two, there's no support like there's support in our community. And expertise training, proven systems, proven expertise training, all of that. Because everything that we learn, we put into the training. So in the beginning, my biggest mistakes, Aaliyah, and everybody who's watching, Dawn, all my business partners and those who want to join, is I didn't believe in myself, and I didn't put myself into training as much as I should have, and watched our masterminds and our work and our Zooms that we had with our leaders that were already making 6 and 7 figure income. That's where I messed up. People pay $20,000 and $30,000 at times to get into a 6 and 7 figure mastermind, and we have them free a couple of times a week. So to me, that's gold. That was my mistake. As soon as I started to get plugged into it, which was a couple months after starting this business, I started to make money. I started to make 300 here, 1,200 there, 1,300, 2,300. Then I started to boom to 5K a sale. As soon as I seen what this business was capable of, I was like, oh, and then I started to put more time into it. I spent a good couple of months. Now, mind you, it took me about, I would say it took me about maybe a year and a couple of months to start earning 5K a sale. Because in the midst of those, in the beginning, guys, I did my trial and error. I wasn't involved as much in my business. I worked on it an hour a day or every other day. It's not news to anybody. I had a very skeptical spouse that doubted this business, doubted me, didn't want me to do anything else but just take care of the kids, and was very, didn't want me to work on this business, right? So literally, I came into this business with hiding it and trying to work on an hour every other day, and plus my twins were small. All those were excuses. Throw those excuses away. I made my mistakes. That was my fault. I shouldn't have did that, because in the beginning I could have been making 5K a sale only a couple months or 6 months into the business, not even. Because now my business partners, if they work the way I work and they put 3-4 hours a day into this business, and they literally focus the way I focus and get that add up quickly, they're going to make that. Couple months into this business, they'll start making 5K a sale. It's not a joke. The thing is, you have to focus. So my trial and error that took me about a year and a couple months to do, I finally got to that point, and I was like, boom, I got the key. I realized what it is. Put everything else aside. Don't worry about what people think. And I literally spent a good couple of months building the empire to a 6-figure income. I literally told the kids, look, guys, we can't go to these church activities. We can't go here. Sorry, we're not going to go out as much. We're not going to go do this as much. I need whatever extra time I have. I need to work on my business, guys. And I explained to them. I said this. Do you want a new car? Then I'll take you everywhere. Yes, yes, yes. Do you want to live in a castle? Yes, yes, yes. Do you want nice things? Yes, yes. Mommy wants to do all these things for you guys. But right now, we need to sacrifice this time. Okay, my big daughter, Meadow, you need to help me. Sit with the kids and cook for them. Help me as much as you can. Okay, because they were doing online school at the time. I think they was doing online school at the time. Whatever the case may be, I made my big daughter help me a lot more, and my big son. I said, go in the backyard, play with the kids, watch them for me a little bit, and dinner time was different. Food was different. I literally got things that I can make easily. I bought packaged salads. I got sandwiches. I got healthy pizzas put in the oven. Just whatever I can get that I can make really quick. I did it. But I'm still a health freak, so I wouldn't buy processed stuff, or I still wouldn't. I try to still keep it healthy. But I was like, time is the essence. Time is money. I need to do this, and I see how much money I can make in this business. Let me spend a little bit more time. And it took me a good 2 months to start, and then I started getting 20, 30,000 months, and I just boomed. I boomed, and I paid off my 30,000 worth of debt. It felt really, really good. I can even find that post. I should find that post for you, where I paid off 10,000 in one day on all my credit cards and stuff. I was like, thank you, Jesus. And then I bought the Escalade, and I remember coming home with the kids, and they were all freaking out. Like, I had my business partner from Surrey. He picked up my Escalade from White Rock. Do you know how excited I was? You know how excited I was to transfer him all that cash? I was like, and I trusted him. I was like, go pick up my Escalade. He was like, damn, that car is so nice. I was like, I know. Go get it for me. I bought the Escalade, and he brought it home, and we had a party and stuff with my business partners. I had a few other business partners, and a big celebration, and the kids. It was just, I feel like crying, because I remember the day, like, the kids all walked in the car, and they're so excited, and I bought them all new car seats. I have 3 car seats in the back for Geo, Violet, and Sky, and the 2 captain chairs for Mikey and Meadow. Everything was just perfect. And then I met Tito, my fiance, and we came, and we decided to move together. He boomed in the business. He left his 9 to 5, his construction job, in 4 weeks. He made 12K, and then, like, literally we was like, okay, let's get a bigger house, a nicer house. And we couldn't find anything. We moved here in West Kelowna, And yeah, here we are. Here we are. A lot of amazing things happened. And if you stay focused and you don't party hard and you don't spend your money and do stupid things and whatever the case may be, focus on your business. And if you have children, put them to bed, put them for a nap, work on your business. If they're the type of kids that don't take nap, let them watch TV, let them watch iPad, get someone to help, someone to come over, prepare your meals, meal prep. Just do everything that you can do to save some time for your business. If you're still working, get off social media and everything, just work on your business and focus, and don't doubt yourself, believe in yourself, and you will succeed above and beyond. And please understand, this system is real. We will help you every step of the way. You will only succeed. The only way you will fail is if you quit. And I've seen quitters in my business, believe me. I want to get them because I'm that type. I'm like, oh my goodness, why would you miss this opportunity? Still to this day, I will reach out to people. I'll be like, what are you doing? And I can't believe that some people don't work on their business, because how much money I've made and how much money people make when they work on their business. So to anybody who's watching, it's real. Don't miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime. Do not miss out on securing your family, securing your children. It's the companies that we're affiliated with pays really, really good, and huge bonuses. Like, you think in your job, you work all your life and they give you like a $2 raise, or you work for the whole year and they give you like a $400 bonus for Christmas. How about a $5,000 a month for life? How about a $300,000 a month for life? And this is not a joke. There's huge incentives. Why? Because these are very very big companies with high-end products that convert into high revenue. There's a lot of money to go around. So they want you to hit these sales volumes. They'll pay you very big commissions and bonuses, because they know if they have a prize to give you, a big prize, you're going to hit that quota, or it's not even a quota, because you don't need to. You can work on your own space. You're going to hit that sales volume. And once you get to that sales volume, boom, you got that incentive for life. You don't even need to do anything. You can lay back. That's what I'm going for. Okay. And I got a lot of incentives already, but I want more. The more money I can get, the more I can help the world. I'm Superwoman, remember? I'm sorry, I like to bug. All right.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Thank you, Georgia. Yes, you're right. So this is what I would also like, just to summarize what you said. It's not a get rich scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not MLA. It's not a scam. Me, Georgia, Dawn, and all the other business partners that are in this business are real people. We have real families, and we are trying still. I'm trying, but as Georgia said, quitters will never win. So I'm there. I'm slow, but I am trying. And Dawn has like 3 kids. She's a busy mom as well, but she's also trying. And we are making progress. So again, I would say progress would mean differently for different people. It would be, if it's 2 steps for you, take those 2 steps. If it's 5 steps for you, take those 5 steps. But keep moving, keep going. So I'll invite, hey, Esther. So I would invite Dawn, and then Esther can ask her question. Would that work? All right, Dawn, you're on.
So I was going to ask about what you would think. What would you say to people who are skeptical? But we've kind of covered that already. So I'm just going to ask you, I know you had a brick and mortar business. Did you ever consider working online, or was it a case of came across an ad and you thought, this is what I'm going to do instead? Did you ever see yourself working online?
Thank you for that question, Dawn. Yes, I did. I wanted to do something online, because I knew, like, when I was in Toronto and I had my brick and mortar business, like, I already knew. This was like 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Wow, I'm getting old. Wow, I'm getting old. Okay. I was wanting to get my business online. And what they told me was like, I ain't spending that much money. Number one, I don't know what kind of website you're going to make me. You showed me nothing. Like these big, huge Google and big companies, these designers didn't proof me anything. The funny thing is in our online business community, everything's proof. They show you. You could choose what kind of website you want. Everything's proofed. Everything's on there. You click it. They say add your name and add a picture, and boom, we created your website. This is so professional and organized. But I did, and I didn't want to spend that much money, and it was not professional. It was not organized, and it was big companies. I also thought about being a rep for Google to get people's ads out there. Like I didn't know how to advertise, but you call up places and you're like, we can get you to be number one on Google if you spend $5,000 a month, blah, blah, blah. Because Google did that to me. They were calling me up and they were telling me, let me get your business up there if you spend $5,000 a month or whatever the case may be. And I was like, I ain't spending that much money. Then I thought to myself, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to be bothering people. If I felt to myself, I don't want to be a pushy salesperson. Imagine, why would I go and do that if I thought I don't like what they're doing to me and I'm not spending that much money. So in our business, guess what? We show you how to keep your ad to the top for free. For free. Isn't that crazy? And Google calls people and says, we'll do it for 5,000. We'll do it for 3,000. There's these, you don't need to do that. You don't need this extra training. You don't need these. Also, I thought about, like I did a makeup company and it was like online. There was no money in it. I still use the makeup. I'm going to be totally honest with you because it's so good for my face. So I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, it was horrible company and this and that. The training was not good. There was no support. My friend who does this makeup company also is a business owner of mine. And she boomed in the makeup company only because she networks a lot. She does a lot of this and she does a lot of that. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I have 5 kids. I don't have time to go to people's houses and drop off makeups. I don't have time for makeup parties. I don't have time to network. I don't have time for that. I need something where I can be at home, where I can literally work on it a few hours a day and boom. Also, I don't have time. I'm sorry, it's not like this is a get rich scheme. I don't have time to wait years to start making an okay income in a little makeup company. This business is a couple months, you'll make enough money to pay your rents, to buy your groceries. A couple more months, you make enough money to pay off your bills, your loans, your debt. It's all about what time and effort and whatever you put into it. And with the other companies, it was like, you need to network, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I didn't have time for that. I need it now to make money. I need it now to make more of an income. Also, I thought about all these jobs and I didn't want to take them because I knew I was going to be away from my children and stuff. So I knew I needed to get on the online world. So this just fell in my lap and I'm really grateful it did. Thank you, Dawn. God bless you. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, answers it perfectly. Thank you.
God bless you. Esthercita, how are you?
Hi, beautiful ladies. I'm very good.
Hi, Esther. So, Esther, if you can introduce yourself and then put forward your question, that would be great.
Okay.
Thank you.
My name is Esther Hernandez. I'm part of Anthony and Esther. I'm from Ontario, Canada, and I worked in this online business now for a year and a half. And I think we're introducing our coach today, right? Well, what can I ask her? There's so much that I could ask her because I have seen her growth. I have seen so much from both worlds, right? So, how did you get out of, well, I would like to ask you, how did you get out of your comfort zone? Being a mom with 5 kids, how could you make it work for you to be out there and start making an incredible income?
Thank you for that, Esther. How can I get out of my comfort zone? Well, I always say I'm a lot like you, because me and her has a lot of kids, and we always want to be there for our children. And I know you weren't tech savvy, either was I. Now you are, and now I am. And I just felt like how I got out of my comfort zone. I stopped my own ways, and I just realized it's okay to do this business. Stop being worried about people judging you, and learn. Don't be stuck in your own ways. Even though I went through the training, and I thought like, okay, I'm done. I don't need to go to these lives. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. I already know what to do. Don't get too comfortable. Step out of your comfort zone and realize there's more to learn. And a lot of people, laptop's dying out. Give me a second. A lot of people think I'm so successful and I don't need to learn anymore. That's not true. I learn every day. And from all my online business partners, even people who make a 5-figure income, I will learn something different from them. The person who's making a 7-figure income, I will learn something different from them. So I'm always learning. I think it's as simple as just understand you're great, and you're not here for something small. You're here for something great. And my confidence began to grow, and I began to realize that God wants more for me. I have a very big why, and I can't let my fear stop me to settle. I can very easily settle right now. I can say, all right, I'm making enough income. Let me just relax a little. I can't relax. I can't sit still. My goal is too big. It sounds silly to some people, but I know in the next 3-4 years, I know it's literally, I'm going to be known throughout the world as helping people and having my little nuggets dropped all over the world of building and, keeping people, like literally helping people to live, helping people to get out of drugs, to helping people to get out of poverty. And it's not just, here's some money. I want to grow these centers. I want to grow crops. I want to help them and teach them how to build a house. There's just so many things, and I want to involve my children with it. And I also want to fund my children's dreams, which I'm doing right now. If I was an offline business owner like I was, I couldn't have the time. I couldn't be there for my kids. I couldn't do I look at, and it's not like I judge people, but I look at families, because I come from a family where we could see through people, right? I can't read people, but we're Roma, right? We're gypsies. We can read people, right? That was my profession, guys. I can read people. I can coach people. I can counsel people because I can feel. And when I see families, I could see what that kid's going to be like, or I could see what that family's going to be like. And I'm like, they don't know what they're capable of. That child is going to go to school, spend a couple $100,000 on schooling, work for the rest of their life, be unhappy, have their marriage messed up, get health problems, do the same thing their mom and dad did. But yet they came to Canada because they wanted a better life. There's no life in that. We're not here to work for someone else like a dog and then die. Mm-mm. We're here to enjoy life. We're here to follow our dreams, whether it's to be a soccer player, or to be an artist, or to be a chef, and to own the most beautiful, restaurant in the world, make dresses, help people build a foundation like I like doing. What is your dream? You want to be an actor, singer? Tito's doing that. He's following, everybody in my house is following their dream. I see that, and I keep pushing them. And I believe me, guys, I get in a lot of fights with everybody in the house. There ain't no perfection here. Everybody thinks, I'm a cool, calm, collected mom. There's always fighting in the house. Nobody wants to jump out of their comfort zone. My kids, or even Tito, I tell him a lot, you're worth more. You can get paid more for what you're doing, because he's very talented in his singing and stuff. So I'm always pushing everybody to better themselves because that's who I am. I'm a coach. I coach hundreds of people. And at first, it's very difficult for my family to understand what they're capable of. But all of a sudden, they get into this routine and they're waking up and they're working out and they're wanting to go after this this beautiful dream. And they're looking up things, how to get to this dream or how to go forward. And even with Tito, like, it's not easy to jump out of your comfort zone, guys. But it takes a good mentor, I would say. It takes a good coach. And that's why it's good to be a part of our community, because you have a coach, you have a mentor. All these ladies here, okay, we have no guys here today, but all these ladies they literally see that I push them. What are you doing? Let me help you with your ad. How are you? Are you okay? And if there's a reason why I can't get to them, there's a good reason. They know that about me. Like, okay, I'm super, super busy, but I'm there for them. And that's the thing that you need to have in life, a good mentor, a good coach. Bob Proctor talked a lot about that. He's like this law of attraction guy that passed away, and he's taught so many people so many things. But I won't take no more time. I'll just say, make your why bigger than your fears. Don't sit in your comfort zone because that'll kill you. They'll kill your dreams. Okay? Your children are the future. Let's teach our children to be empowered. Don't make them so scared of everything. I know, like, this beautiful woman here, Leah, is a teacher. Okay, I know she wants more for her kids than just following that system. And I know she like literally teaching our kids and stuff is amazing, and at the school. But at the end of the day, they're not teaching our children financial literacy. They're not, and I know she's going to teach them this at home, and I know she's teaching them about God, and I know she's doing all these extra things. This is a very busy woman here. So I do the same thing, and I'm teaching my kids all these things. I'm setting them up bank accounts. I got Meadows bracelet things going on. She's an artist. She wants to work at a place to start working in a kitchen to serve food and eventually get into more of, the cooking thing. I told her, like, we have a beautiful kitchen, a $3 million home. Start cooking and making your YouTube channel. Start posting your things on there, Meadow, of all your dishes. Like, you're gonna blow up, just like Esther. I told Esther the same thing. We have time as online business owners to help our kids and stuff and to be there for them. Why not put that time into your business or put that time into your family and let them follow their dreams? Because at the end of the day, everybody sitting here and watching this right now, you're here for a reason. You're still watching this for a reason. You don't want to work at that 9 to 5 anymore. So be an example for your children and empower yourself and empower your family. And even if you do want to work at that 9 to 5 or you want to follow that career, just remember something. You, at the end of the day, you don't want that career to, choke you, or for you to literally have to live your whole life around that career. You shouldn't have to do that. Your life should evolve around your career, right? Okay, I have time. That's where I make money from, or that's my enjoyment. I love helping people. I love saving people's life, or something like that. All right. Any other questions?
Thank you, Georgia. Thank you very much. Very well put. Let your why grow bigger than your fear. Well, it's a quotation. It's a quote. We can actually quote it and say it's said by Georgia Williams, and amazingly. Thank you very much for enlightening us with all this eye-opening talk. Yes, we have skepticism. Yes, we have excuses. Yes, we have fears. But then we have a lot of potential as well. And we will not know that unless we test the waters. So if you're still waiting, if you're still trying to make a decision, take your time, but also know the power of now and yet. So these are two words that are very important in today's world. So this is the time, and I have to put my foot forward and do what I need to do. And then if I'm not doing as well as I need to do, I haven't done it yet. I will do it. So thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Esther. Amazing, amazing ladies. It's and my why is to have a community. It's people, like-minded people to talk to. So you come to this community, you have found a family which is there to help you, to listen to you, to support you, to understand you. Like, even if families, you sometimes not agree, but this is a family which would support you. And there's always someone out there who would tell you if you are in need, if you want to talk, there's someone always there. So welcome to the community. If you decide to get in, you can see our addresses, right? I can see anthonyandesther.net, Georgia Williams, Dawn, and alianathaf.com. So thank you very much again for listening. And thank you, ladies, for being here. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I would just like to add one thing, if that's okay. If anybody sees this and you want to get started, and you literally, there's no website or anything, reach out to us. Or if you see this on one of my business partners' pages, I mean, we coach and mentor them directly. And I will still be your coach helping you too, and they'll be your mentor. And I coach them to mentor people to get started in the business. That's why they share this video. So message them and they'll send you the workshop, or go to our websites. You can go to our websites in our bio or this link in the post, add your name and your email, and you'll be taken right away to the workshop replay that I hosted. And it will explain everything, the slides, everything I just told you, why I started. It'll show you everything. And then you can also get a link emailed to you if you don't have time right away. Just register right now so you can get that email link right away, and you can watch that workshop whenever you like, or you can come watch us live on Thursdays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m. PST. Thank you for hosting this, Leah. Thank you, girls, for your wonderful questions. I love you. God bless you. Jump out of your comfort zone. Start this online business. Click that link, add your name and your email, and we'll get you started. You will see there's something different about us. Consistency and community, consistently growing, being the #1 online business in the world, and community. That's a huge asset, because without the community, without our expertise, training, and advice, you're left alone. So you're never left alone, guys. Bye. See you on the other side.